In the heart of 1970s New York, a phenomenon was born in the neon-lit streets, a whirlwind of glitter, rhythm, and unbridled freedom. This was the disco era, an epoch of dance and decadence, where the nightclubs weren't just venues, but temples of a new cultural revolution. Among them, one name glittered brighter than the rest: Studio 54. This narrative dives into the legendary nightclubs of the disco era, exploring their enduring influence on music, fashion, and nightlife culture. As the sun set on the bustling streets of Manhattan in the late 1970s, a transformation began. Ordinary buildings morphed into portals to other worlds, where the mundane gave way to the extraordinary. Studio 54, a former opera house turned television studio, became the epitome of this transformation. Its unassuming exterior belied the magic within, a realm where celebrities and common folk alike became part of an exclusive fantasy. The story of Studio 54 is incomplete without its charismatic co-owners, Steve Rubell and Schrager. Their vision was to create an oasis of freedom and extravagance, a place where the only rule was there were no rules. They curated not just a nightclub, but an experience where every night was a spectacle. The club's interior was a constantly changing landscape of themed parties, from A Night in Venice to futuristic odysseys, each more extravagant than the last. Beyond Studio 54, the disco era birthed other legendary clubs like the Loft and Paradise Garage. These clubs were more than dance floors, they were melting pots of culture. The Loft, pioneered by David Mancuso, was known for its private, invite-only parties, which emphasized music's communal nature. Paradise Garage, helmed by DJ Larry Levan, became a sanctuary for the LGBTQ+ community and a hub for dance music innovation. The impact of these nightclubs on music was monumental. Disco, characterized by its steady four-on-the-floor beat, orchestral arrangements, and soulful melodies, became the heartbeat of the era. At clubs like Studio 54, DJs like Nicky Ciano spun records that would define a generation. The music evolved from the disco sound to include elements of funk, soul, and later, electronic. This era saw the rise of icons like Donna Summer, whose hit I Feel Love marked a pivotal moment in dance music history. Fashion, too, was revolutionized in these nightclubs. The dance floors of Studio 54 and its contemporaries were runways where people expressed themselves through flamboyant and daring outfits. Sequins, platform shoes, and Halston-designed dresses became synonymous with the disco era. This was a time when fashion was not just about clothing, but a statement of identity and liberation. The influence of these nightclubs extended beyond their walls. They democratized nightlife, breaking down social and cultural barriers. For a few hours, under the shimmering disco balls, everyone was equal. These clubs fostered a sense of community and belonging, particularly important for marginalized groups. They were spaces of acceptance and celebration, where people of different races, sexual orientations, and backgrounds came together in a shared love for music and dance. Studio 54's reign was short-lived, closing its doors in 1980, but its legacy endured. The club's downfall, marked by legal issues and changing cultural tides, mirrored the end of the disco era. Yet, the spirit of those nights lived on, influencing modern club culture, music production, and fashion trends. In conclusion, the legendary nightclubs of the disco era were much more than places to dance. They were cultural epicenters that pushed the boundaries of music, fashion, and social norms. Their influence remains palpable in today's entertainment landscape, a testament to their enduring impact. In their heyday, these nightclubs were not just about disco. They were about freedom, expression, and a collective joy that transcended the night.